Hey everyone, it's Stacy again. I'm going to do a tag called Beauty Rules I Break. I saw so many people on YouTube doing it. Just to name a couple, Acid Wash 06, Pink So Foxy, Just Kelly 01 I think it is, but she called it Beauty Confessions. It's basically the same thing. So, and a bunch of other people I watched just lately, and I thought it was a great tag. I kept saying, when I made a comment in their on their video, I kept saying that I have to do this. So I decided to do this today. So my first beauty rule that I break is I don't clean my brushes as often as I should. I do clean them, and when I'm done using them, I wipe them on a towel, just to get the eyeshadow or whatever is on there off. But I definitely don't clean them as often as I should. I just find it to be a very tedious task, and I don't like doing it. So that's one I break. The second one is I pick at my nails. I don't know if you can see how short they are. They're very short. I pick at them. If I can see that there's like a piece of nail that could peel back, I'll get my other nail underneath and I'll peel it back. And I also pick at my nail polish too. So I've been trying to keep the nail polish on because my nails are so terrible under the nail polish. I've been doing a better job about that, but once they start chipping on the edges, that's it. My nail polish is done for the rest of the day because I'll just be picking at it all day. The next one, I used to do a lot, not a lot. I would pop my pimples. I don't get a lot of pimples, so I don't really have to pop them. But when I do get them, if they have a white head to them, you better believe it, I'm getting right in there and I'm popping that, because I'm not walking around with this big white thing on my face. And there's been a couple times where I have let it just go, and it just became this big, large bump, and then it turns a really weird color, and I just said, not having any of that. So I pick my pimples. And the fourth thing is I don't get my hair cut as often as I should. I think the last time I got my hair cut was probably over a year, maybe even longer. I hate going. My sister's a hairdresser, but she lives in another state, and it's just really difficult to get there and get my hair cut. And I can even go other places around where I live, and it's just, I hate it. I just hate going because I never know what I want, and my sister always would just do it for me, and I would always just like it. So, and you never know if the person's good or not. So I just don't go get my hair cut as often as I should, and that's why I probably have a lot of split ends, and not probably, that is why I have a lot of split ends and my hair is not so great. The fifth thing I do is I touch my face constantly. I'm always touching my chin, I'm touching my nose, my forehead. I lean on my face when I'm at work with my hand if I'm writing something. This side of my face usually ends up with no foundation, no blush, especially right here because that's where I lean on. So I'm constantly leaning on my face, and I'm touching my chin and my nose because those are the greasiest spots, and I want to see if they're greasy, which I'm probably just making them greasier, but that's what I do. And number 6 is I do not use sunscreen on a daily basis. The only thing that I use that has sunscreen in it is my foundation. If it didn't have sunscreen in it, I wouldn't be wearing any sunscreen. And for that matter, I don't like to wear sunscreen when I'm sitting in the sun. I know I do. The most I wear is like a 15. And when I start tanning, then I go down to an 8. Sometimes I do go without, but I don't wear it on a daily basis. I also don't color my hair as often as I should. I have right up here in this area, I have a ton of gray. And I like to wear my hair back a lot like I am today, and you can just see it. It just looks horrible, and you can see my roots because my hair is a little lighter than what I have now, so you can see the roots, and it's just an ugly, hot mess. The 8th thing I do is I take my makeup off at night, but I take it off with eye makeup remover, and I use a makeup wipe. But I don't go into the bathroom, and I don't use cleanser. I don't cleanse my face. I do it the next morning in the shower, but I guess it's considered I'm going to sleep with still makeup on my face because I don't go in and use like a a cleanser on my face at night. By the time I go to bed, I'm exhausted, and the last thing I want to do is I force myself to take my makeup off, and I'm not going back into the bathroom, and I'm not washing my face. I figured I'm just going to do it the next morning. The ninth thing I do is I pick at my scabs. Doesn't matter where they are, I pick at them. My arms, my elbows, my hands, my feet, my legs. As soon as it starts healing and it's enough that I can pick at it, I'm going to pick them off. I have a lot of scars on my ankles from that because we went someplace to eat ice cream one time, and we were sitting outside, and these mosquitoes were just chewing up my legs. And of course I'm scratching, and of course I made a scab, I made it bleed, and I made a scab, and I have a lot of little white circles all over my ankles. It's pretty disgusting, but I can't help it. And my 10th thing is, which is a big one, and I'm trying to stop, but it's really hard to do. I rub my eyes, especially when I don't have makeup on. I constantly, I'm like, because I didn't wear makeup at all yesterday, and I was like this, just scrubbing at my eyes, rubbing them, and so I have a ton of little wrinkles underneath my eyes, and I'm trying to get rid of them, and I know I'm not supposed to. Like when I put my eyeliner on, I pull my eye. I know you're not supposed to, but I can't get it on any other way. My eyelashes are in the way, and I don't curl them, and I know they grow down straight, but for some reason I have a hard time putting eyeliner on, so that's why I have to pull. So I rub and pull my eyes. Really bad. Terribly bad. Bad things that I do. So those are my beauty rules that I break. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them down below in the comments box. If you have a video that you've done for the beauty rules you break, I'd love to see them as a video response. And if you haven't done any videos, I'd love to hear what your beauty rules are that you break. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.